Good evening. Welcome to the Spring-Ford Area School District Special Meeting. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Spring-Ford Board of School Directors believes the community has the right to bring before the board issues and concerns they may have about items on the agenda or about items in general which affect the district or their children. Because of this belief and philosophy, the board will schedule a time at the beginning and conclusion of every meeting to have an opportunity for community members to share their concerns with the board. At the start of the meeting, members from the public may comment on agenda items only. The school board will move through the meeting agenda, then at the end, when prompted, there will be a time for public comment. This meeting is being filmed to be broadcast on community cable channels and online. Individuals intending to make public comments should be aware that they are being filmed. Speakers will be asked to state their name and the area in which you reside before your comment.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending. Ms. Schmidt, could I please have a roll call?
Tonight in person we have Mrs. Hermans, Mrs. Weingarten, Mr. Lackey, Mrs. Deardorff, Mrs. Goldsmith, Mrs. Westwood, Dr. Sharma, Dr. Wright. Not present this evening is Mr. Jackson.
Thank you very much. Moving on to announcements, I'll defer to Mr. Fitzgerald to go through the purpose for today's meeting.
Good evening. Tonight is a special meeting of the Board of School Directors that was properly advertised in newspapers of general circulation to address general matters specific this evening mostly to personnel, and copies of said advertisement is available for review.
Thank you very much. Moving on to public to be heard. This is on agenda items, so if anyone wishes to speak, please approach the podium with your name and township of residence, as well as the agenda item for which you're referencing. Seeing as though no one is approaching the podium, we'll move on to the business to be brought forward, as we have just read the notice of the meeting. So with that said, I will take them all together. However, if there is a desire to separate, I will give the board a moment to read that over and make that known.
Could we separate C, please?
Yes, we can separate C.
Thank
Any
you.
others? Okay. So we're looking at Section 4, business to be brought forward, A and B. Do I have a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motions carry 8-0. Moving on to Section 4, letter C. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Thank you very much. Questions and discussion?
Hi, thank you. My question for Mr. Rizzo regarding the hiring of an interim principal of Dr. McCourt. I would like to know if the district took the opportunity to consider a TOSA, teacher on special assignment, because I know that we have talked in the past about encouraging promotion from within, from teacher to administrator, and I know these can be opportunities for our teachers to get administrative experience. So would you please let us know the process with that?
Yeah, we actually had quite a bit of discussion about the way to proceed forward with this. We did consider a TOSA. There were a couple of mitigating factors which caused us to consider Dr. McCourt instead, and that was, one, the shifting that has happened at the secondary administration with a new 10 through 12, a new 9th grade center, the vacancy now as a house principal at the secondary level, and with opening up a new building after construction, we needed somebody with experience, somebody that was able to hit the ground running, that knows our team. Dr. McCourt has been with us a few times, so we felt like it was the best for all students to consider that avenue instead of a TOSA for this particular situation.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? All those in favor of letter 4C say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 8-0. Moving on to board comment, let me first acknowledge that we do have Dr. Scanlon in the room with us, so I want to congratulate him for his appointment to Springfield. I can't tell you how excited I am to have you on board. You know, I'll just say, you know, to the community, we as a board had interviewed quite a pool of very highly qualified candidates in June, and Dr. Scanlon, we are very excited to have the wealth of knowledge that you bring in your 30 years in public education in high-performing districts as interim superintendents in some very polarizing and challenging districts, bringing that all to Springford, because I think for the community, you know, what was once probably kind of a warm seat position is no longer. Interim superintendents play a critical role in terms of being able to push initiatives forward, move initiatives forward, and we know that here at Springford we have many of them. So to have fresh ideas, experience like you bring to the table on board, I think is going to be a value add to our students all the way through our staff. So thank you. All right. Any other comments? Okay. Moving on to public to be heard. Is there anyone that would wish to speak? Please approach a podium.
I just wanted to say two things, Mr. Rizzo. I thought last
Can
meeting.
you please?
Oh, Michael Diaz, Limerick Township. Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you.
So two things, Mr. Rizzo. I thought last meeting would be the last time we'd see you. I'm glad I get another chance to say goodbye. I think the leadership you've given to this district for the past several years have been exemplary. I think the community is very grateful for that time you've given us and the commitment you've given to this community. Thank you very much. Second thing, I would like to thank Ms. Hermans. I did send an email and public comment to the board. She responded within the same day. I'm very grateful that I got that answer. So thank you, Ms. Hermans, for your quick response.
You're welcome. All part of the job. Okay. Any other comments? Okay. Motion to adjourn? So moved.